What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Random Epic, and we are back with another Random Epicus NASCAR diecast reviews that you'll ever see here on the net. And today we are doing the next video in today's Random Epics diecast reviews. It is Clint Bowyer's 2009 Cheerios Chevrolet Impala SS. Yes, do you guys remember those Impalas? I know I do, and could not wait to do a review on this car. I've had this car waiting in the backlogs for quite some time to do. Now that everybody is starting to go back to the COTs, like I mentioned in the previous video, if you are paying attention to the diecast reviews, everybody's going back to the retro stuff like the COTs, and I thought I would get in and on the action. Well, you know, I already do. So I enjoy all these reviews. I'm seeing a lot of cars that brings back memories, and I've got a bunch of these cars. So you know, why not? Why not continue to do what we do best on this channel, and that's review the classic stuff. So in 2009, Clint Bowyer took over the iconic sponsorship of Cheerios, and went to the number 33 Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet. This is where I believe Clint Bowyer got a win or two. I can't remember exactly his stats from the 33 era. I know that he started driving the '07, and I can't right offhand remember if he won any races in this car, but he did have some very, very cool paint schemes while he was in it. I always liked this car. I always thought it was really cool. I don't really even know how rare the 33 Cheerios car is. I know that a lot of the stuff from this time period is pretty uncommon to find. This car was found in a baggie at the thrift store, just like the Lowe's car we just reviewed. And I have been wanting this car forever. There's a lot of these cars that I would really like to go back and find. But the Cheerios cars have always been some of my favorite paint schemes. I've always thought that, you know, these cars were just so cool. Cereal cars in general, growing up, were some of my personal favorites. You know, I always liked the Kellogg's cars. Terry Labonte, that's who, that was the cars that was always cool. Of course, you know, none of them was as cool as Terry Labonte's 2001 to 2004 Dayglow Orange and Metallic Blue Kellogg's Cornflake Chevy. I think that's probably the most awesome looking car as far as these cars goes. But let's get into it and review this car a little further in depth. So Clint Bowyer started his career with Richard Childress 2006, I believe, 2005, 2006. I know his first start was in '05 at Phoenix, the night race, and then he went to the '07, the familiar Jack Daniels car. I'd really love to find that car as well. But then when he came to this car, I believe this is where he started. I want to say he won a few races. I don't really right offhand remember if he did or not. Memory just, the older I get, the more my memory goes. But this car is very, very cool. You know, Cheerios always make such a great paint scheme. We've been used to the blue and yellow for years and years up to this point. So it was very refreshing to see a red and yellow Cheerios car, very new at the time. And then, of course, they incorporate black into this. I was watching, I believe it was a diecast buffet who was reviewing this car not long ago, who said the only way to tell this from the '09 and the '10 version is the '09 has the fast effects behind the number and the hamburger helper guy there. And there we see hamburger helper on the back, Cheerios, hamburger helper. In this car, well, I got a paint chip. Check that out. A little bit of race damage there. So, but Cheerios on the hood, Impala SS, God, I remember when it was Monte Carlo. All the contingency sponsors, which I do miss from NASCAR's older days. You just have a plethora of sponsors to look at here. Number 33 in black with the white gradient. I always like these kind of little effects like that. It gives the car a little bit more creative look, and just really something to make it fun. Cheerios, SKF, still don't know to this day what SKF is. Hamburger Helper, and these sponsors down here, Sharon Williams, Safety Clean, and I think that's Freightliner. More contingencies there at the top. Clint Boyer. Cheerios on the back. The Chevrolet, iconic Chevrolet emblem. White with a black outline border going across the bottom. Why is this camera not wanting to focus just a little bit there? Better not turn the brightness up. Cheerios, SKF. Hamburger Helper, number 33. And my race damage. This must have been a Bristol car. And then the contingencies on this side is the same. Here is the top. Here is the bottom. Left, right, back, front. And Clint Boyer is still a driver to this day. Racing for the iconic Stewart Haas number 14. He took over Tony Stewart's ride. What was it, at the end of 2016, 2017, I believe it was. He took over the 14, or did he drive the 46 for 1 year? Okay, guys, help me, my Clint Boyer fans. Okay, so he was in the 15. I know he went for a year and drove the 46, I believe, and then he came to the 14. I get my years mixed up, but I can't right offhand remember that. But I know he had a few rides in between this one and the 14. So anyway, guys, there is the diecast review. If you want to see any more of these reviews, please hit me up in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. It always helps out the channel. I always enjoy talking to the people who comment on my videos, and as always, thank you for watching. You really make the difference on this small YouTube channel that we are trying to grow. 52 subscribers as of this recording. Wow. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.